Hey, this is Chef Nigel Spence, and I'm coming to you from my kitchen here at Ripe Kitchen and Bar. And today I'm going to make for you beans and rice with coconut milk. These are our ingredients here. We have regular white rice. You can use brown rice. You can use wild rice, any kind of rice that you'd want to use. But in the Caribbean, we love white rice, and that's what we use. And I'm going to give you the quick version because what we use in Jamaica is red kidney beans. Again, you can use any beans you'd like. You can use the beans from the can, which this one is, or you can use beans that have to be reconstituted with water if you would prefer. Those have a little bit better of a texture. But the whole point of this recipe today is to show you how to make very quick beans and rice with coconut milk that you can do during the week when you come home from work. The way that we do it traditionally in Jamaica is a very long process, and so I'm trying to make that process a little bit faster so it's something you can do during the week, which is the reason why I'm going to use the beans from the can. We call it red peas in Jamaica. Here in the US they call it red beans. Just a little bit different wording. Anyhow, the whole idea behind this is we're actually going to incorporate everything all together in the pan while we're cooking the rice, and so it's really just going to take 20 minutes to half an hour, as opposed to the long method that we use in Jamaica where we have to reconstitute the beans overnight and then we slow cook it for quite a few hours for everything to melt together. This is going to be the very quick version. So this is about 2.5 cups of white rice right here. We're going to put that in the pan, but before we put it in the pan, I'm going to add a little bit of butter. Butter just for flavor and also to coat the rice so that they don't stick together while it's cooking. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of butter to the pan there. That's actually probably about 1/3 of a cup of butter. You can use less if you want to be more healthy. When I'm making rice and peas or beans and rice with coconut milk, I don't think too much about healthy. I think about flavor. I'm then going to add the rice. Once the rice is added, you just really want to coat the rice with the butter. This being just regular long grain white rice, it's 2-to-1 liquid to rice. A few sprigs of thyme, a few scallions, green onions, and of course you can't forget a few of the chopped habanero peppers. We're going to add our coconut milk. This is very easy, but there's one important step that you cannot mess up, and that is the addition of the beans, or the peas, as we call it in Jamaica. The red kidney beans or the red peas. You want to add that last. The reason for it is if you add the beans first before the rice or anything else, they will end up sticking to the bottom of the pan, which you don't want. It's going to burn before the whole dish is cooked. Okay, now that it's bubbling, we're going to cover it up, and then we're going to turn it down to a very, very, very slow simmer. We want it to cook very slowly. This cooking process is probably going to be about 20 minutes to 25 minutes. You just keep checking on it, making sure that everything is good and that the rice is not sticking. And if you happen to need some more liquid, just grab a little bit of water and just add the water in there. Do not stir, very important, do not stir it again. Once you're at this stage, no stirring. You're just waiting for the dish to be done. All right, and here we have our red beans and rice with coconut milk. Now, just add a little salt and pepper, and most importantly, you want to mix it all together. Just going to go ahead and plate a little bit of this here. You can serve this with jerk pork, with jerk chicken, with stewed chicken, with just about any other protein there is, or it is so flavorful you can eat it all by itself. From here, you just probably want to garnish it with a little bit of parsley. This is Chef Nigel Spence. This is my dish, red beans and rice with coconut milk, done right here at Ripe Kitchen and Bar in Mount Vernon, New York. Thank you.